Hi, great morning. Welcome to this beautiful day. It's the day God has made. You will rejoice and you will be glad. That's His intention. God packaged today to make you happy. You cannot be anything less than being happy and excited that you are alive. Many are dying daily. This virus called Corona is killing so many people. So, whenever you open your eyes and you are in the land of the living, give all praises to God. I am with my mask. I want to encourage you today, wherever you are going, whatever you are doing, please maintain social distancing. Ensure you have your face mask or shield on. Wash your hands, sanitize your hands, and stay safe. All right, we look at the part two of what we discussed yesterday. And we are saying that you should protect and guard your mind from every negative thought. You should be the one to discourage, to thwart, to kill every negative thought that pops up in your mind. Let's look at this. You see, by the way thoughts work, thoughts attract circumstances to you. Whether they will be good thoughts or they be bad thoughts, they attract circumstances. So, based on what you are thinking, you attract such things to you. Let us assume Corona is in town now, and as a person, you are you are constantly updating yourself on the corona news. You know how many people are affected in your country, in your state. You know how many people that are affected in the entire world. You are keeping the statistics. You know all the rules of COVID-19. You know the drugs. You read about testimonies of people that have, survived corona. You read about those that died. You are constantly in the news for corona. Now, there's a sleep second where, from just being informed, maybe based on some of the stories you heard, that fear creeps in. The other day, I saw on Twitter a lady came and said that she's having dry cough and she's feeling somehow that she doesn't know if it is it is COVID. Her temperature has not risen, and she was like, "What do I do?" And I said in response to that tweet that you can actually catch COVID before COVID come to you through the emotion of fear, which comes by thought. So by the time you begin to think fearful thoughts on anything, there's a tendency for you to attract that. So the best is not to fear. It's not to entertain the fearful thought at all. Scripture says that God has not given us the spirit of fear. He said, by the spirit of power, of love, and a sound mind. So if he has not given us the spirit of fear, then we don't have it. You don't have it. Why are you taking it? So it comes by thoughts. When you become fearful, it is a thought. So what do? Don't think about it. Change your mind. When fearful thoughts come your way, an easy way to quickly deal with it, if you don't want to speak out, because you can actually say, I reject such thoughts with your mouth. You can say, I reject such thoughts. But another way that you can curb it quickly is by changing the topic. Changing the topic of thought. I don't know if you understand that. You can be talking to someone on a particular issue, and then the person brings up another topic, and you are like, why are you changing the topic? Why are you changing the subject? You can do that in your mind. Change the subject. Listen, your mind cannot think of two things per time. It's impossible. Try it. You cannot think of a good experience and a bad experience the same time. You can either think of one experience per time. So when the thought of that, whatever thought comes in, and it is not going to be impactful, it's not going to be helping you, it's not empowering thought, it will limit you and reduce you. All you need to do is change the topic. Do you understand? So just switch your mind to something else, anything other than that thought. The problem most people have is when the thought come, they don't do anything against it. It's like you go to your farm and you see weeds sprouting, and you know that these are weeds, and you don't uproot them when they are small. They grow up to become strongholds. So immediately you notice a negative, contrary thought to whatever you are thinking or whatever you want, how you want your state to be, immediately you notice it. All you do is what? Change subject. Let me give you an instance. You are maybe just walking or you're driving, and as you drive past a particular place, a thought just hits you. What if you have an accident and you die just like that? Who is going to take care of your children? Who is going to take care of your wife? That thought within a nanosecond, boom, it just splits into your mind. Now, that thought has come. You have not accepted it. You have not rejected it. It is just landing on your mind. Now, immediately it hits you. The next thing you do after that thought hits you is whether you accept or you reject. So, if it is somebody like me, I can quickly say, I reject such thought. I will quickly say, I will live, I will not die. My days will not be few. I will quickly say, accident is not my portion. While I am saying that, I am speaking new words, I am creating new thoughts because of what I'm saying. Then I can decide that instead of thinking of that, because what happens is when you dwell on the thought, it grows, it magnifies. Instead of thinking of that, I could just think of myself taking a vacation with my family, maybe to London or to US or to Paris. It's the same mind. I'm not going to use it to think of having an accident and dying. Why should that kind of thought come and live in my mind? It can't. So what do? I change the topic immediately in my mind. Using my words, using my mind, I quickly change the topic. So by the time I begin to think about taking a vacation with my family, that other thought naturally dies. It is like light and darkness. When light comes, darkness goes. They don't disturb. They don't discuss. So, for you to deal with negative thought, switch on positive thoughts. No stories. Just try to switch it on. Because if you get into a house and everywhere is dark, you may be grooming in darkness. You may hit a foundation or something. You may break something. But once you switch on the light, you can see. The simplest principle is switch on to a new thought. That is the way to remove a bad thought. You can't think two of them together. If this is making sense, like this video. If it is resonating, if you can practicalize this, share this video. Because that's the truth. You cannot think of a good experience and a bad experience together. Your mind can only process one. So decide today to process only thoughts that empower and encourage you. God bless you. Have a beautiful day.